to Mrs. Kent's Math Corner. In this podcast, we are going to talk about how to compare and order decimals. First, let's take a look at the steps for comparing and ordering decimals. Place value can help you compare and order decimal numbers. That's why it's so important that we learn our place values. Let's review decimal place value. Directly to the right of your decimal point, you have your tens place, hundreds, thousands, and 10,000s. Remember, the further you are to the right, the least. Steps to order decimals. Step 1, write the numbers lining up the places. Start at the left and compare the first digit. Move over until you find a digit that is different and compare. Find the greatest number. Step 2, write the remaining numbers, lining up the places, compare. Step 3, write the numbers from greatest to least. Today, I went to the grocery store and I bought eggs for $3.09. I bought a loaf of bread for $2.51. Pineapple for $3.60. And I also bought a gallon of milk for $3.59. I want to know which is more expensive, the eggs or the gallon of milk. So let's compare those prices. Let's compare. We have eggs, $3.09. Milk was $3.59. Remember, first, write your numbers, lining up the places. Start at the left and compare. They both have a 3 in the ones place, so let's move over to the tens place. Eggs has a 0 in the tens place. Milk has a 5. 5 is greater than 0, so milk had a greater price. $3.59 is greater than $3.09. My second question for you, which was more expensive? The pineapple for $3.60 or the gallon of milk, which was $3.59. So let's compare those prices. So let's compare the pineapple and milk. Again, we are going to write our numbers lining up the places. Start at the left. They both have a 3 in the ones place. Move over to the tens place. We have a 6 and a 5. 6 is greater than 5, so pineapple was more expensive than the milk. Now, let's put these groceries in order from least to greatest. Remember your steps in comparing decimals to help you order them from least to greatest. To compare numbers, let's write them lining up the places, start at the left and compare. Bread has a 2 in the ones place. 2 is less than 3, so we know that is the least number. Writing the remaining numbers in order, we look at the tens place. Eggs has a 0, which is less than 5 and 6, so eggs is going to be the next least number. Then we have pineapple and milk. Pineapple has a 6 in the tens place, which is greater than 5, so we know pineapple is the greatest. And in order from least to greatest, we have bread, $2.51, eggs, $3.09, milk, $3.59, and finally the greatest, $3.60. Today we talked about comparing and ordering decimals from least to greatest. Remember, the first thing you need to do is to write your numbers lining up the places. Then you are going to start at the left and compare. You're going to write your remaining numbers lining up the places, find the first digit that is different, and compare. Finally, order your numbers from least to greatest. This podcast was written and produced by Jennifer Kent, filmed by Travis Kent. The music is from Royalty-Free Music by Dano, and the images are from Microsoft Office clipboards.